Howdy, everybody. It's your pal Misty. Sit back, relax, and enjoy. It is day 7 of Vlogmas. Day 7. Woo woo. We're finishing up our first week. Well, actually, technically, yesterday, I guess we finished the first week because there's only 24 days. So, however, we're done with the first week. So this is the end of the first week, beginning of the second week, however you want to look at it. I appreciate anyone and everyone who is here and can join me for Vlogmas. Let's get to the comments. Good evening, Chris. Chris has jumped right to Chuck Zero and is guessing red. Hello, Lori. Thanks for joining. Hello, Cheryl. Happy Vlogmas Day 7. There's Jess. Come on, Green. Come on. Yeah, long time no see. Cheryl just did her Vlogmas. Let me just skip through all these comments and then... yeah, Cheryl's been able to do 2 days of Vlogmas so far. And we'll see how many more you get to do now that Sam's coming home early. Maybe you can fit some in. Hello, hello, hello. Good to see you, Tasharia. Celebrating a birthday. Not hers, her son's. Right. Vlogmas, aka Gold Santa Only Miss. Hey, Tim. Thanks for joining us again. Yeah, so Cheryl was able to do her Vlogmas, and I joined, and I was like, oh, no, I don't want to be spoiled. I'm going to have to leave, Cheryl, when you open it. And she's like, no. Cheryl figured it. Cheryl's so smart. I mean, she's a little sleepy, so she said she may have some typos. That's okay. We all do that, even if we're not sleepy. She had Rick randomize hers so that hers will all be still different from mine. I still have a feeling ours will be every week the same, not week, every 6 days. That's messing me up now. Whatever, it's fine. How have y'all been? I hope y'all have had a good weekend. And thank you for joining me earlier on Saturdays and Sundays. My bedtime is in 2 hours from now. So I have to make sure that I have time to wind down. But I have fed the dogs, walked the dogs. I have fed myself. And I'm ready for dessert, which will be a Santa. But first, we have other advent calendars to open. Which I think, should we stop guessing ship? I don't want to stop. Anyway, don't talk about it. Explain first, Misty. For anyone who may be new here, welcome. Thanks for joining. On Vlogmas, I like to open my advent calendars. And the first of those advent calendars is the 2025 Star Wars advent calendar. We guess behind the day of each door, is it going to be a person, a ship, or something miscellaneous? So far in the first 6 days, we have only gotten people in miscellaneous. So will there be any ships? I don't know, because I realize the box is right here. And y'all can probably all see it and be like, there's no ships on it. I don't think it shows everything in the box, though. But I think it shows like a variety of things in the box. But I don't look at the box because I like a surprise. So I don't know if we should take ship out of the guess or not. Maybe don't guess ship. I still want a ship though, because the ships are my favorite. But I think for tonight, I'm going to get, so put in your guesses. Do you think it's a person? Do you think a person would also count as a droid? Maybe we should do person or droid. See, but I don't know, because then we'll get a ship and I'll be mad. We'll do person, ship, or miscellaneous. And tonight, I'm going person behind door 7. So that's what I'm going to guess. What do you think is going to be behind door 7? Okay, let's go take a look. Okay. Oh, and how many extra pieces do you think we will have? Because when I first started this Vlogmas and it had extra pieces, I mean, Tasharia, I love you for a whole bunch of reasons. But if I find something funny, I'm going to stick with it for the rest of my life. And she was like, Legos don't have extra pieces. I'm like, these Legos have extra pieces. She's like, I don't know. I was like, girl, they have extra pieces. I swear. I'm not good at Lego by any means, but I know there's extra pieces. So now we've made it part of the game. So I'm going to guess a person. But see, if it's like a minifigure, then there's no extra pieces. generally. Have we ever had a minifig with an extra piece? A minifig being just an actual like little person. So I'm gonna go a person, one piece. Because maybe there will be an extra arm or something if it's a droid. That's what I'm thinking. Some of the droids have had like extra arms. So I'm going to go person, one piece, one extra piece. Lori's still going with ship. Cheryl is still going with ship. I appreciate it. I love y'all. I hope y'all are right. Chris is guessing person. Jess is also guessing ship +3. And Sherry is guessing person. All right. Oh, and for any of you who, I don't actually know where my mama is. My mama might forgot it was at 4 o'clock today. Or she might be busy. I don't know. My mama is a busy lady. For being retired, which she's officially retired now. I don't know if I've ever said that on my channel, but she's officially retired, which basically just means to her bored to death, I think. I don't think she enjoys it as much as you might think. But Mary, who is normally here, those of you who know Mary, she is at her final day of her craft fair thing, and it ended at 4, so she didn't know if she was going to be here in time or not, so she let me know. So I'm letting y'all know so that y'all don't worry about where Mary is. What we are worried about is where is day 7? And it's really hard to focus on the numbers without looking at what's on the box. But I managed to do it because the numbers are bright white. I found it. It's down here in the corner. Day number 7, I'm guessing person. I think it'll actually be a minifigure, not a droid. So let's see how wrong I can be. Please be a ship. All right, let's take a look. Can you see it? Can you see it? Is it a minifigure? Yeah, I mean, technically, I win. Because it is a person, and a droid counts as a person. Technically, I lose. Because I didn't think it was going to be a droid. And it's absolutely a droid. It's an R2 unit. I can't say it's R2-D2 because it's red and green and white. And R2 is none of those colors. Maybe R2 got dressed up for Christmas. But there are just R2 units. If you're not a Star Wars fan, none of that will make any sense. But I will also say 0 extra pieces. So we have a person with 0 extra pieces. These legs are long. Oh, wait. No, do I have it upside down? I have it upside down. Okay, that makes so much more sense. Look, I was putting the legs on because there's holes. And then it's got this little front. But I'm like, those legs are way too long. That's because that's not how it goes. It's supposed to be like this. Oh, like this. And then you put the head on. Where's the front? What is the front? Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay. So if this is the front, then this is the front. I was trying to see if it had any like Christmas specific things on it, but not that I can see. It's just red and green with a little white head, and it's got red and green on its head too. There, you can see it better. So we have a droid, which is a person. So again, I win. I should have gone with 0 pieces. Dang it. I was being safe. So if you guessed a person, you got it right. If you guessed 0 pieces, you got it right. I don't think many of us, a lot of us guessed person. Cheryl guessed 4 pieces. Hey, Tim guessed droid. Good job, Tim. Good job. Sherry guessed 3 extra pieces. Excuse me. Chris guessed 3 extra. Laura guessed 4 extra. Tim guessed 1. A whole piece. No. Winner's your guest person. Yep. And kudos to Tim, who was accurate in that person being a droid. Maybe we can change it to 4 because I still want to leave ship in there, but maybe person, droid, or miscellaneous. I don't know what to do because I don't know what's going on because I want to be surprised. So I don't know anything about it. But okay, so first of all, for the Chalk Zero calendar that we'll get to, they've always been randomized and you get a different color every day. Sometimes you get colors back to back. And you go a while without getting a color. How many days did we go without getting red last year that I kept guessing red until I finally got it? But never have we had a whole week of the same color, and never have we had a Star Wars advent calendar with no ships. So, like, how's a girl to know? Well, a girl is to know because she could just simply look at the box. I refuse. We're not doing that here. That's not how we play games. Ruby, I thought you were asleep. Ruby's awake and now drinking water. What is it with live streams that make dogs want to eat, drink, or play? Mine can't eat during a live stream because they're both food aggressive. So, actually, I think it's Ruby who's food aggressive, to be specific, but it's fine. They eat together, but I stand in between them and put their bowls down. So we eat at scheduled time. In fact, yesterday I was sitting on the front patio and I got new neighbors directly beside me, and I have seen them coming back and forth, but I haven't ever actually got to talk to them. Or her. It's her, and I assuming it's her daughter. I don't know for sure. But so I finally started like, hey, it's nice to finally actually see you. And the dogs are going crazy. I'm like, I'm sorry, they're my protection dogs. I don't need protection, but they think I do. Huh. Oh, I got distracted. But because now Barnum's here. I thought that was Ruby, but it's Barnum. Anyway, I was talking about the dogs. I love my dogs. They're hot messes. They're food aggressive, so they eat. That's what I was talking about, them eating. So I was out there, and so I was talking to her, and so they barked at her for a while. She didn't go anywhere because she was talking to me. And so they came back in the house, and then they came back out, and then they came in the house, and then they came back out. She's like, I think they want you to go inside. I'm like, it's dinner time, and they're not really on a schedule, but they know they eat as soon as I get home. I normally feed them before I go to work, and then I feed them again as soon as I get home. So they were like, and Saturday is my latest day. So I don't get home until 3 o'clock on Saturdays. Most days I'm off between 11 a.m. and 2 p.m., depending on when I start. So 3 o'clock is my latest shift. And so they're like, we're hungry, lady. Stop talking to our mom. And she's like, oh, I'm sorry. I'll let you go feed them. I'm like, they're not going to starve to death. They'll be okay. But they did. It was so funny. And then Ruby came out, and I swear she mean mugged that lady so hard. Ruby's like, do you not see us going in? It's time for us to go inside. Stop talking. Did she already go back? We lost Ruby. She's probably in that blanket. No. Where am I? That blanket right there. That's her favorite blanket. That's Barnum's favorite blanket. I am made to sit in the middle because Ruby loves Barnum, and Barnum does not feel the same. As long as she's been with us, he still is just not a fan. I don't think it's that he's not a fan of Ruby. He's not a fan of anybody being next to me. Huh, bud? So that's my mama. When he goes to sleep and he'll get in his dog bed, every time Ruby instantly pops in my lap because she's like, oh, you're free. So she respects his boundaries, but he is just a cranky old man. They're so funny. All right, let me get back to. Oh, it is Pearl Harbor Day, isn't it? 12/7. That's right. I didn't even think about that. It seems like. Ooh. Sorry, I was like, we went way out of focus there. What's up, camera? Is it trying to focus on my Star Wars calendar? Let's put it back here. That's where it's going to go after we're done. Anyway, because, again, I hide it from myself. Oh, so that I can't see it. I feel like there was something else I was going to tell y'all, though. And now I don't remember what it is. I haven't done anything interesting. I have not driven. Oh, you know what, though? I did figure out. This is not what I was going to tell y'all, but it's time for Misty to talk. I was like, so I started driving for DoorDash. If you have not been following along, I'm doing that as my little side hustle for at least for a little bit. Oh, that was the other thing. The Trader Joe's opened up next to us. I talked about that, but they're opening positions. So I'm going to try to apply again, see if I can get a part-time job at the Trader Joe's next to the gym. Wish me luck. I already know 3 of the employees because one of them I've known for a long time. She's been a member, and then 2 of the other ones became members. And I mean, I'm always really friendly anyway. It's not just because they work at Trader Joe's, but they know who I am. So I don't know if it'll help, but keep your fingers crossed for that. And then I forgot where I was going before that, because then I remembered what I was going to tell y'all. Oh, I figured out. I now remember. I always come back around to it. Just give me a minute, guys. My brain is much better, but it's still a little slow, mainly because I'm tired. I figured out why driving DoorDash is so much, because I was like, why does it hurt so bad to only be driving for like 3.5 hours? I'm like, I have made trips to Dallas and Louisiana multiple times, and it takes that long or longer. I was like, and I was stopping in between. Why is it hurting so bad? And I couldn't figure it out. I was like, it boggles my mind. I don't understand what's happening. And then I got in my car to go to work yesterday, and I was backing out, and just that motion in my shoulder. I was like, oh. And then I realized that's the difference. When I go see my mom or go see my brother, or when my dad was alive, when I went to see him, you drive to Louisiana and Dallas like this. That's it. It's a straight line. It's 4 hours in a car, but it's a straight line. To get to my mom's house, I literally make a right to get on the feeder for the freeway. I make a left onto I-10, a right onto a highway, and a left, and then I'm at her place. So I make like 4 turns. Driving in the city is constantly make a left. In 100 feet, make a right. In 200 feet, make another right. In 200 feet, make a left. In 50 feet, make a U-turn. It's like, so it's just, that's why it was hurting so bad. But the good thing is I know with time, everything becomes easier. Your body adjusts. Your body's amazing. So I'm excited for it to adjust, because I do plan on driving more this week. Let's see. Okay, Cheryl is starting to get. Oh, right. Thank you, Jess. I would be Trader Joe's. People are so friendly, and I feel like I'm super friendly. And in fact, the lady who's the member, she literally, she didn't run into the building, but when she saw me, she's like, "Oh my God, I'm so glad you're here." She's like, "I wanted to tell you, they gave us the news yesterday. They're hiring again. Put in your application. Put it in." She's like, "They would love you. I love you. You're great. You're exactly what they're looking for." So yeah, fingers crossed that we get that. I appreciate that. Oh, can you put in a good word for me? You shop there enough. You should be able to put in a good word for me, Jess. When I tell you, okay, guys, we'll get to Advent, but it is kind of funny for those of you. I don't know if all of you are Trader Joe's fans or not. I'm not, because we don't have one close by. The closest one to us is like 30 to 45 minutes away, which most things in Houston seem to be 30 or 45 minutes away. But I have an HEB 2 minutes away, and a Kroger 2.5 minutes away, and a Walmart 5 minutes away. Like I have lots of options, and so it just wasn't ever worth it to make a big old trip out to Trader Joe's. Well, the employees were like, "Guys, it's going to be busy," and they're like, "No, that this area, this market, it's not that big. Where are we? The camera is having an issue tonight." It's not that big, whatever. When I tell you, when they opened on Friday, I don't know if I might have already told you that the line was like all the way down the plaza. But when I talked to the lady who works there, she came in today. I was like, "Oh, proof of life. Thank God. I was hoping you were doing okay with the craziness that I've seen at the store." She's like, "Girl, they keep selling us out at everything." Like she said their freezer section, which is like 3 rows of product, she's like, empty. Both that, like, they emptied it out Friday. They emptied it out yesterday. She's like, "We can't keep stocking it fast enough for how much they're buying us out." She's like, "The shelves are empty." I mean, that's great. That's good for them. But you hear PSA, public service announcement. Put your cart back where it goes, or put it in the buggy return or the cart return or whatever, trolley, whatever you call it, your shopping cart. Put it away all day long. Do you know what I've done the last 2 days? All day long. They say that a true test of character is what you do when you think nobody's watching. I want to go out there and tell them people, you think nobody's watching, I'm watching, put that card away. We're gonna have so many people that have dings in their cars from buggies that people don't put back. Stop it. Put it away. I know y'all all put your buggies away. Carts, trolleys, whatever you want to call it. What do we call it? I call it a buggy. Put your buggy away. PSA, put your buggy away. Come get a gym membership. You can build up your stamina so that you can put your freaking buggy away. That's what I want to tell them. Focus. Focus on me. All right. Next up, and that's all. That's all my PSAs for today. I will stop. I like to rant. If y'all haven't figured that out last night, I get real frustrated and big upset about stuff that really, it doesn't impact me at all. I forget about it and then stop caring. But it's fun to talk about. But really, put your buggies away. That one does irritate me just a little bit, mainly because you can cause damage to other people's. Anyway, whatever, it's fine. Okay. This is my 2025 fitness advent calendar from my coach, Kirsten, over at Quick Fit Home Workouts. I made the mistake of saying that the challenge in the first, she's doing a Christmas challenge on her Patreon. And I was like, ooh, this one's been pretty easy so far. She's like, oh, we're adding next week. I was like, I shouldn't have even thought or said anything about easy. The word easy came out of my mouth and I almost knew instantly. Oh, karma. You're going to get your butt kicked in the challenge next week. But that's okay. So this is my fitness advent calendar. So far, we've gotten a shoe, a kettlebell, a dumbbell, a barbell, some jump ropes, an energy bar. So guess what fitness thing you think is going to be in here? I'm going to go with the plate again because I forget what we were doing, but I did see that there was a plate on this box. I'm not so worried about this one being spoiled quite as much. But let's see if we can open it kind of nicely. So if you're new here, there's no way you're going to be able to see this one in the camera. So what I do is I open it. There's a plastic film on top of it. So even if it accidentally opened too much, I wouldn't be able to see it. But then I'm going to hold it up, show y'all, and try to guess. Did I tell y'all I was guessing plate? Yeah, I said that out loud. Sorry. Sometimes I forget if I said things out loud or out loud in my own head where you couldn't hear it. Anybody else? And then sometimes I just say things that I thought I said in my own head and I said out loud. I asked myself a question today at work and somebody else answered it. And I was shook. I was like, I said that out loud, didn't I? They're like, yeah, they thought I was talking to them. Nope. Getting old is fun. Come on now, advent calendar. I feel like I need a knife. I'm going to use okay. I'm going to use my fingernail. Can I get this? If you would just pop out a little bit. Let's talk to it. And there we go. Well, it opened sideways, but it's still open. So I'm going to so I'm going to try to guess what it is by its shape. And I'm going to show y'all. Oh, I feel like this could be our water bottle. But again, what I have found out, I'm keeping my eyes closed. So let me just close my hand. Because I feel weird talking here with my eyes closed. I have realized it is also hard to tell what it is by the shape because there's blank space in some of them. But the blanks, like on the barbell yesterday, but the blank space is solid. Or on the kettlebell, right? If there had been a big bell and then an empty space with just a handle, I might have guessed it. Anyway, I don't know which way is forward or backwards. I feel like maybe this way is forward. Watch me be 100% wrong. But, I mean, it feels like it's got a little top. And then it's kind of solid and square at the bottom. So, Tim and Lori, were you right? Yay, you were. Look at that. Oh, and I had it right side up and everything. It says, oh. You're okay, Barney. It says, stay hydrated. Stay hydrated. You winners. You winners. Tim and Lori are the winners. Did anybody else guess that, actually? Sorry, let me go. Just you're a winner. To share a guess plate with me. Don't ever guess with me because you will be wrong 100%. Have I gotten anything right this Vlogmas? I I think I may be 0 for 21. Is that a new record too? Because I refused to guess gold for this Santas that are coming up next. But that's a cute look. And it looks kind of orangey. And orange is my favorite color. Stay hydrated. That's fun. I really like these little Fitness ones. They're cute. It's got little bells on the bottom. She says, yeah, I've been guessing water bottle for 2 to 3 days. So was I, and then I stopped. So technically, y'all are welcome, because if I had guessed it, it would not have been in there, because Advent likes to make fun of me. My channel likes to make fun of me, but that's okay, because I like to make fun of other people too if I love them and I know they can take it. Yeah, whoop, whoop. Y'all finally got it. Thank you for bringing the water bottle to me. I appreciate it. And last but not least, how are we on time? 4:27. Okay, we'll try to wrap it up here for you and for me. Because again, I have bedtime in about an hour and a half. It's easier in the winter because at least the sun goes to bed first. Because I really don't like going to bed before the sun. So I had to convince myself that I was the sign to the sun to go to bed. Mental tricks. All right, so spoiler alert, I already told y'all what I'm guessing last night is I'm guessing silver. I want a red one, but I'm so often wrong. If I guess things I don't want, then maybe I'll get what I want. Maybe. Oh no, I got person. I just realized I guessed person. I realized this is also a droid, but we were counting droid as people. So am I 1 for 21? I think so. Maybe 2. Maybe I've gotten 2 right. I don't know. This is my Choc Zero sugar-free chocolate advent calendar. Move on, Misty. You're okay. It's beautiful. And behind each doors are Santas of sugar-free milk chocolate, which is delicious and also made Cheryl salivate. So there is something about the chocolate that just makes your whole mouth ready to eat stuff. The first 6 days were all gold. Choc Zero promised that we would get additional colors. Mary spoiled it a little bit last night by confirming that was true, but she didn't tell me what color. I still didn't even want to know that, but that's okay. You can't be perfect. I definitely can't be perfect. I can't even be close to perfect. But Cheryl, like I said, she randomized hers so that we don't have any matchy things. So I really want red. I want green for you, but I think by guessing silver, because we should be out of gold. So we should you can guess gold if you want, but I'm pretty sure only silver, red, and green are left. I want red. Jess, I know you want green. I'm guessing silver so maybe one of us will win. Maybe I'll win. Maybe it'll be silver. Who knows? Let's open it. Oh, wait. Let me see what y'all are guessing. I forgot. Chris is guessing red. Yeah, Chris, thank you for reminding me. Cheryl is guessing red. Lori's guessing silver. Sherry's guessing silver. Red and green, Jess. We're going to get it one of these days. Tim is also on the green train. So hopefully I will bring what y'all want or what I want by guessing the only other color that aren't those two. Open it nicely so you don't ruin the beautiful picture. I'm going to try to hold it up there. I don't know if y'all will be able to see what color it is or not. Yes. I mean, I'm wrong. Let me back up for just a second. I lost. But I got my red Santa. So technically, my plan worked. I guessed the one that I didn't want to get so that we, at least me or Jess or Tim or anybody not guessing silver. Sorry for those of you who guessed silver. I mean, I also want you to be right. Now, will it be red for the rest of the week? I don't know, but probably. I kind of wish they had left red for the last week because, again, red's my favorite because that's the real Santa. Anyway, I'm not going to be picky, Choc Zero. I'm going to be a little picky because y'all met me. Well, let's take a look at the red Santa and how cute he is. Look. With his little present and his rosy cheeks and his little chubby belly. We did it. We did it. We got a red one. I feel so happy about it. I'm very, very happy about it. I almost don't even want to eat it just in case it's not red all week and then I got to wait for a long time to see one. But I'm going to eat it anyway because that's what we do around here. And because I'm ready for dessert. And this is my dessert for tonight. I did. Yeah, look at y'all. Y'all excited too. Y'all excited too. Cheryl's still waiting for red tomorrow. Maybe. You don't know. Rick just scrambled them all up in her calendar for her. That was a really good idea, Cheryl. Thank you for that. Thank goodness. You're getting so upset. Me too. Now, again, it may be red all week, but this will be a good week for me. And then Jess, you'll get your week with Tim. And then Lori and Sherry, if y'all want silver for real, you'll get a week too. Everybody gets a week. Bite his head off. That was a great way to end the VLogMas. I mean, for today. We've still got like 3 weeks left. It's so good. At one point, I was like, you know what? I have so many of them. And I have some of the other chocolates. I was like, maybe I should save some and like give them to my coworkers so they can try some of my sugar-free treats. Because I told them that I have sugar-free chocolate, and they were all like, no thanks. But it's so good. And then I was like, no, I'm going to eat them all. Maybe to 1 or 2 people. Because they were very adamant that it was gross. And I really just want to prove to them that it's not. I think they're going to think it's gross anyway. So I'll be just going to be like, you know what? I know you were dissing on my sugar-free chocolate. I got you to Santa. See if I can trick them. Because Mary did that. Mary's not here. Again, she's closing out her thing. But she made cake balls. And she dipped some in sugar-free chocolate. And some in regular chocolate. And the people ate up the sugar-free ones, not knowing. They were the preferred ones. I'm just saying. You don't have to eat sugar-free chocolate. I don't think there's anything wrong with eating regular chocolate. I actually... it makes my mouth salivate so much. I actually prefer this chocolate. It's so good. Put some peanut butter on it. I'm not doing that here, but I have done that before. Take the Chalk Zero chocolate, put some peanut butter on it. Oh, it's good. It's so good. Jess says she'll take it. Anything's better than that darn gold again. Jess had a whole conspiracy theory about it. I loved it. The gold was taunting us. I know, it's rude. They sweeten it with monk fruit. So one of the things that a lot of people don't like sugar-free products because it's sugar alcohols that they're using. And a lot of people have stomach upset from sugar alcohols. Luckily for me, I do not. I have eaten way too many sugar-free things with sugar alcohols before. Like that amount should have upset someone's stomach if it was going to. And I feel perfectly fine. I feel great. And I had a sweet treat. But the one thing that Chalk Zero believes in is not using sugar alcohols for that reason. So they use monk fruit, which is a natural sugar-free sweetener. I think these days most people are familiar with monk fruit, but that's their sweetener that they use. Cheryl says she melts the Chalk Zero caramels and mixes it with popcorn. Delicious. You know what? I'm sure it is. Does it make it sticky? Because their caramels are delicious and popcorn is delicious, but sticky on popcorn doesn't sound delicious. That's like, I know people will melt like milk chocolate in their popcorn. Did you made like Goopy popcorn. I don't know. Does it make the popcorn soggy or is the popcorn? I don't know. I'm sure it's delicious. I'm just not sure that I would want to eat it. Peanut butter on the Santas are so yummy too. Yeah, I'm sure it is. I eat them on camera though most of the time. So I think there's been once or twice that I haven't, but I still just ate it later. But yeah, the sugar-free chocolate with peanut butter is the bomb. So that's going to do it for tonight because I'm running a little bit late again. It's the weekend and I apologize. I'll try to be better and not talk so randomly, but chances of that happening, slim to none. So thank you for being here. I appreciate you all very much. She says it's still crunchy and not sticky. How is it not sticky? It's sticky on my hands when I just eat the caramel. I'm just holding it. My hands feel sticky. After I believe you, I'm just don't answer me how, or else we're gonna keep talking, Cheryl. I love you. You can message me later if you think you know how, but it's weird science probably. But I'm gonna let y'all go. I'm gonna put my cursor on the button. So like this video if you like it, dislike it if you didn't, subscribe if you know how, and comment down below. Do you return your carts? Buggies, trolleys, whatever you call them? Hope so. And until next time, I'll see you real soon. Hopefully tomorrow. Have a great week, everybody.